What's going on, family? Welcome to the first episode in Saints Bound Alive episode. Now, I didn't promote this. I decided to do this. It's 8 o'clock a.m. Hours away from the Saints playoff. Chicago and the Saints. So guess what? I have keys to success. Something I came up with. I don't think anyone think about. But my autistic mind. First of all, before I give you the keys, I want you to know that this channel is just not about the Saints. It's called Saints Bound because I live in New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, diehard Saints fan since we was wearing paper bags. I used to be right there with them. Refused to put on a paper bag. I just knew we was going to come up with that win each and every time. For years, we lost. I just knew we was going to win that Sunday. That's the type of fan I am. But it's mostly Louisiana news, mostly New Orleans. Since I live in New Orleans, unless people from Louisiana want to send me information to talk about. So it's really a Louisiana news channel for Saints Bound. You understand? Now, let's get to the keys. I was watching the Jordan documentary. I know you're wondering what this had to do with it. Jordan used to make up things. Like he'll lie to himself and another opponent said something about him to motivate him for the next game. And he used to do that. Make himself believe that person said that. Put it in the news and everything. Then come years later, he like, I never said that. I just used that as motivation. Well, the Saints need to use not the bounty gate itself, not the bounty thing, but when they was supposedly getting bonuses for sacks. I think because we're going to get pressure. We need pressure on a quarterback. That's the key to success. If we would have had Hendricks, that would have been good because he's basically this year a sack master, but we don't. But they need to be motivated to put pressure on the quarterback. So maybe the defensive players on the line need to make up something in their mind, like, okay, for every sack, I get $1 million. Make themselves believe that. And they will have the same intensity when we went to the Super Bowl that year, because we was getting at every quarterback. They was getting hurt. They were getting beat up, hurt. We retired a few. I mean, they beating up Breeze this year. So if we could get that same energy we had that Super Bowl year, and they say the bounty wasn't true, just made believe. Could be, but something was putting a battery on their backs because Brett Favre couldn't throw the ball. Oh man, I forgot his name. Warren, I forgot his name. He couldn't throw the ball. They both were hurt to the fact their wives said, look, no more. We need that same energy, baby. That energy, we will go all the way to the Super Bowl and win. That is the key. The key, and I'm hoping Saints players human. I'm hoping somebody see this and be like, look, make up something that will get them with that same energy. Because if you can't throw the ball, you can't win. It's proven. Because what everyone knows is if you blitz Breeze up the middle, and if you get to him, the Saints, unless they could run the ball on you, they're not going to win. Well, that's the case with everyone. And if we want to get to the Super Bowl, we have to get past the Bears. We need pressure on the QB. And, of course, the offense needs to do his thing. But pressure on the QB, everything falls in place. The cornerback going to get interceptions. They're going to, have a chance to guard their man. The linebackers play good. Pressure on the QB. That's the key. And with that, the offense don't have to be amazing. Especially if we could get past the Bears. You can't look past this game. But if we get past the Bears, And if we can get to Green Bay, if they win, all this is if, because this is the NFL and anyone could win. I was hoping Washington beat Tampa. I don't want to see Brady. I didn't want to see Brady in the playoffs this year. How they let that happen? Brady? Come on, man. You know they love Brady. Come on, man. But pressure on, that's the key. And for instance, let me make this announcement. I'm going to try to do this every Sunday, even after the playoffs, because we have the Pelicans and we still have Louisiana news. But that's my key to success. Vision. The players need to give themselves some type of battery in their back, like they supposedly had that year of the Super Bowl. You know, they probably didn't expect the Saints to win. But if somebody promising you an extra $50,000 every time you sack the quarterback or hurt him, yeah, all of a sudden that energy comes. That means it's there. So they need to put batteries in their own bag. That's the key. Excel, lie to themselves, something. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next Sunday. Don't know the time? I'm going to put all that up, but I'm going to decrease my other podcasts so I can give time to New Orleans. One love.